Perfect.
What's up you guys, my name is Jesse and welcome to my channel. So today I'm finna be replacing the front wheel bearings and races on my 1997 Jaguar XJ6. The procedure is very similar for an X300 and a later XJ40 model. So if you're hearing a strange wheel noise or if the steering wheel is wobbly, I got you covered in this video, playa. So let's get to it. First things first, loosen the wheel lug nuts using a 23mm socket. And then safely lift the vehicle up with a forward jack and secure it on jack stands. Next up, remove the wheel. Carefully pry off the dust cap covering the bearings using a flathead screwdriver and a hammer. Once the dust cap is off, you'll have access to the retainer nut. Remove the cotter pin with some vice grips, then take off the nut cover. Now it's time to remove the 24mm retainer nut, along with the thick washer behind it. With that out of the way, you can slide off the front bearing. But hold on the Series 3 XJ6 Jaguars, the hub assembly would slide off now, but on this model, here you will need to remove the brake caliper, caliper bracket, and rotor to remove the wheel hub. My bad, I should have mentioned that earlier. I was just curious to see the condition of the front bearing.
Went with it.
Hopefully the rotor on your Jag isn't stuck onto the hub. It could be a hassle to remove it. I've had to use a hammer to smack them out before.
Check it out, you guys. Look how dry it is in the inside. No lubrication. Drier than my phone. As it should be, because nobody should be hitting me up. No, I'm happily married.
Slide off the inner bearing and clean the surface. Inspect both bearings for any wear or damage. If they're worn out, you gotta replace them. You don't want to risk being stranded or dealing with the hassle that I had to in the previous video. Fortunately, I found a hub assembly at the junkyard. If not, my Jag would have been sitting for a while. Apply high temperature wheel bearing grease to the new bearing and install it. Clean the hub so you have a better view of the inner races. Using a flathead screwdriver and a hammer, carefully remove the old races and apply a block of wood underneath the hub to keep it from getting damaged. Now it's time to install the new race. You don't have to do this part, but I decided to smooth the surface with some 400 sandpaper. Then clean the hub and apply a thin layer of grease to help it slide in smoothly. For the front of the hub, use a 1.5 inch socket to press down the new race into place.
Okay, now we're good.
Now for the back of the hub, use a 1/3/4 socket.
Perfect. Now let's pack it up with some grease.
And align the hub assembly and install the outer bearing. Reattach the washer and the retainer nut. Since there's no specific torque recommendations for the front bearing, I used an electric impact gun to tighten the nut. The washer will apply pressure to the outer bearing to ensure that it's properly seating. Next, loosen the nut with the impact wrench and hand tighten it with a ratchet. There should be a slight play on the washer and the hub should rotate both directions smoothly. Finally, reinstall the rotor, bracket, and brake caliper and make sure that everything is secured in place. Double check your work to make sure there's no play in the wheel assembly. And that's it! And there you have it. With the front bearings and races replaced, your Jag should be cruising down the road smoothly again. If y'all found this video helpful, hit that thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Like,